Okay, part 2 of the Billy one I made yesterday. The time that I forgot what time you're going. He said he's taking you to the arcade, so we're gonna make it up and say 7. And you have a little brother. Your dad is at work, and your mom really wants to find someone to date. So background info. Anyways, thank you. You're upstairs adding finishing touches onto your look for your date with Billy. Your mom is downstairs and completely fine with you going on this date. Dad's at work and your little brother's at his friend's house, so everything worked out perfectly. You hear the door ring, but ask your mom if she can grab that. Your mom opens the door and sees Billy standing there. Hello, are you the sweet young man taking my daughter on a date? Yeah, is she ready? Better question, is she even here? Your mom gives a laugh and says, of course she's here. Honey, your date is here, she yells up the stairs. You screw your mascara shut and scream down the stairs, I'm coming! You walk down the stairs in whatever outfit and makeup style you want, whatever your style is. Billy looks at you and smiles and asks if you're ready to go. You nod and say goodbye to your mom and get in his car. You notice your mom hadn't shut the door, but seconds before you're about to pull out, Billy's about to pull out of your driveway, she comes to the door and screams, I love you, have fun! So he rolled down the window and screamed, I love you too, Mom, goodbye! Or just bye! Goodbye. As you're driving to the arcade, Billy puts on some music and just focuses on the road. It's a comfortable silence, so you just wait until you get there. Once you arrive, you go to your favorite game, whatever your favorite game is, and start playing that for a while Billy stands next to you. And then a game catches his eye and asks if we can go over there to check it out. You see that it's a 2-player game, so he asks you to play it. I'm gonna say, I don't know if this came out in the right time period, but I'm gonna say Street Fighter, because I used to play that with my big sister all the time, and that gives me throwbacks. So he asks you to play, and this is your guys' conversation. Have you ever even played this before? No, but it looked cool, so I wanted to come over and try it. I can tell you what it is if you want. Yes, please. You laugh at him and just say, well, it's Street Fighter. It's a fighting game. You pick your character and you fight. It's pretty simple. Here, insert your coins. You both insert your coins, and you choose Chun-Li, and he chooses, I'm going to say he chooses Ryu for the sake of speeding this up. After a few rounds, and you winning all of them, he gets mad and gives up. So you take him over to an easy game, Pac-Man. And Mrs. Pac-Man is right next to it. So you both insert your points to see who can last longer, and you win. He yet again gets mad. How are you so good at all of these? I suck at all of them. Listen here, Beach Boy. I grew up in this arcade. I love video games. I highly doubt you can beat me in any of these games. Unless you have some hidden talents I don't know about. He laughs at you and shakes his head and just says, oh my god, I wish. You're way too good at this. If only I could be as good as you. You smack his arm, noticing his sarcasm, and say, I take that as an offense, by the way. He chuckles at you, and you guys keep playing games. After you both run out of money and cash in your tickets and get your prizes, you sit back in your car and notice that you've only been there for 2 hours. So it's 9. You have to be home at 11, so you ask him, you want to see if there's an ice cream parlor or something still open? He nods and drives to one that he found earlier that day, thinking you'd want something sweet after the arcade. Once you get there, the lady at the front asks, and you get to the front of the line, the lady asks you what you want. You order whatever you order, he orders whatever he orders. I have no idea what the honk he would want, and I don't want to say some cringy shit like vanilla, but anyways. Hold on. You two get your ice cream and sit down and eat while making some small talk. Are you sure you have no hidden talents you're hiding from me? He looks at you and laughs and says, yes, I'm absolutely sure. What am I gonna tell you, that I eat spiders for a living? That's Australia, California, man. Thank you for pointing out my many mistakes in life. Thinking I'm from Australia. Oh, no, you didn't. I did. Shut up. You're so mean. I'm the mean one. Yep, definitely the mean one. You smack his arm and then turn away from him and keep eating your ice cream. Eventually, you turn back to him and see him facing away from you, too. You tap his shoulder and he looks back at you with a slight smile on his face and takes the spoon and takes a giant scoop out of your ice cream. I'm just gonna say you got cups. If you wanted a cone, I'm sorry, but this helps the plot. You look at him in shock and do the same back to him. Eventually, you just end up eating the rest of each other's ice cream. When you're done, you pretend to throw away your bowl but hide it behind your back, and you walk out. While he's driving you home, you secretly take out the cup and put it right on the top of his head. He looks at you in confusion until he realizes you're holding the bowl on his head. Confused on what it is, he looks in the rearview mirror and sees that it's your ice cream bowl. He tries to get it off, but you just hold it there, and you scream at him, "Focus on the road, not the bowl! What are you doing?" So he ends up trying to get it off his head while you steer with the other hand that isn't holding the bowl. Once he finally gets it off, he throws the damn thing out the window, which you told him not to. You got mad at him for that. You laugh and joke all the way home until you reach your front door. He follows you inside, briefly standing at the doorway, and asks, "So, when are we doing this again? Because I don't think that was a one-time thing that we're gonna do. I think we're gonna keep going with this. This is gonna be fun." You respond with, "Well, don't you have a shift at the pool tomorrow?" He nods, and you look at him with a smirk and say, "Well, I'll see you there," and stare at you among the creepy old women, married women. Oh, that stare at you. I'll be one of them this time. Smiling, he walks out the door and says, "Well, I'll see you for my shift then." "Yeah, I'll come sit by your chair with my feet in the water." Cool. I mean, you can always come up and sit in the chair with me. I don't mind. You bunch his arm and close the door on him, but he sticks his foot in and says, "Okay, I'm kidding. I'll see you tomorrow." "See you tomorrow, Billy." You ruffle his hair while his head is stuck through the door, and once he retracts in shock, he yells through the door, "Never touch my hair like that again!" Not getting a response, figuring you'd already walked away from the door, he got back in his car and drove away. Little did he know that you were looking at him through the kitchen window, seeing his flustered expression, and seeing him drive away. You turn around and your mom is sitting right there in the living room. Not noticing her before, you jump and scream, "Mom, what the heck are you doing?" She looks at you with a smirk and just says, "So, how'd it go?"